Good morning, Raptor Nation. I hope everyone had as good of a weekend as what is possible in 2020. I am here to welcome you to your last full week of classes for first trimester. Last full week of classes for the first trimester. Absolutely crazy. Today I'm going to be giving out a lot of information about the end of the trimester. And I want to first acknowledge the student petition regarding final exams. I know that a group of students met with Bill Kurtz on Friday afternoon, and we have not yet heard the outcome of what that meeting was. We are proud of you, and I want you to know that. We're proud that you are using your voices to express how you're feeling. And also, until we hear about what any of those potential shifts are from the DSSD home office, we want to make sure that you are as ready and prepared for the upcoming weeks as you can. As we do hear about next steps from them, we are committed to transparently sharing those with you all. And now, buckle up. There's lots of information coming your way. So, for this week specifically, there's a modified schedule on Wednesday. You're going to have all 6 classes. There will be 30-minute classes and not instead of just 3 of your classes. So again, all 6 classes, 30-minute classes, 5-minute transitions, which is normal. This will be emailed out to you as well. If you are concerned about what this means for a class that you might take at another campus, please email me directly, and I will work with you to get that fixed. Also on Wednesday, it is a Wednesday, therefore it is makeup day from 12:30 to 1:45. This is going to be your last chance to make up missing formatives. So please, please, please make sure that you are attending to get those done. You will still get your email invite, you will still get your calendar invite, and you will still also have an automated call that goes home. Also, don't forget about office hours that are starting. Good morning, Raptor Nation. I hope that everyone had as good of a weekend as is possible in 2020. I am here to welcome you to your last full week of classes for the first trimester. That is wild. Today I'm going to be giving out a lot of information about the end of the trimester, and I want to first acknowledge the student petition regarding final exams. I know that a group of students met with Bill Kurtz on Friday afternoon, and we have not yet heard the outcome of that meeting. We are proud of you for using your voice to express how you're feeling, and until we hear about any potential shift from the DSSD home office, we want to make sure that you are as prepared and ready for the upcoming weeks as possible. As we do hear about what next steps might be, we are committed to transparently sharing those with you all. And now, buckle up. Lots of information coming your way. For this week specifically, on Wednesday, there is a modified schedule. Instead of just having 3 of your classes, you are going to have all 6 of your classes. That means instead of classes being 1 hour long, they are going to be 30 minutes long. And if you are somebody that has classes at another campus, please let me know, and so that way we can coordinate to make sure that that works out okay for you all. This schedule will also be emailed to you. Also, since that is a Wednesday, the 11th, that will be the last Wednesday makeup day as well. That's from 12:30 to 1:45 as normal. You will still get an email from Compass. You will still get a calendar invite, and you will also still have an automated call that does go home. This is going to be your last opportunity to complete any missing formatives, so please make sure that you attend. Also, office hours, super important always, and even more important possibly as we look towards finals upcoming. And so you want to think about attending those office hours for this upcoming week. Number 7, what does it represent? In this case, it represents 7 days of instruction, including today, remaining until your final exams start. Yep, crazy to think about. So, let's talk about final exams. As I mentioned, they're right around the corner. Now, some classes will be administering those in class on Monday the 16th and Tuesday the 17th. Others will be on Wednesday the 18th, Thursday the 19th, and Friday the 20th, and those will be different schedules, and we're going to go over those schedules in just a minute. After finals, you're going to have a well-deserved week-long break to relax and recharge before trimester 2 starts up on November 30th. Let's take a look at the details of each day of finals Again, I'm going to be sending this out as well. On Wednesday the 18th, one exam. Every student will have one exam. Morning check will still be happening from 8:30 to 8:45. 9th grade, you're going to have humanities. 10th grade, world history. 11th grade, AP Lang, and 12th grade civics. After a break, there's going to be office hours for the following day's exams, as you can see listed here. After office hours, there's also going to be an additional space for makeup finals for those that did not test during the first block for some excused reason. On Thursday, the 19th, still going to have morning check in the morning from 8:30 to 8:45. There are 2 final exams for each student. The first test that 9th grade will take is composition, 10th grade world lit, 11th grade history, 12th grade senior English. After a break, the second test is going to be your science-based test. So that means 9th grade will be taking physics, 10th grade chemistry, 11th grade bio, and 12th grade biochemistry. After a break for lunch, there's going to be office hours for the next day's math finals, as you can see listed right here, and my face is in the way. I apologize there. So now you can see that piece. On Friday the 20th, you're going to complete your math final, which is your last final exam for trimester 1. All students will complete that math final. After a break, there will be a designated time as well as for an official space of makeup testing for final exams that were not concluded yet. If you notice that a class wasn't listed there, that is likely because that test will be happening either in their class or there might be a final project in lieu of an exam. Those classes might include Spanish or designated electives that will administer their final exams in class. Your course teacher will inform you of when and how you are taking a final exam if it wasn't listed on those 3 previous slides. Now, in order to make sure that finals go as smoothly as possible from a logistics tech preparation standpoint, please be sure to do the following. Make sure you do a hard shutdown and restart on your computer each night to make sure that all apps can update and your computer is ready to go for the following morning. Be sure to give yourself 15 minutes to turn it back on, though, the following morning before morning check, because I know that my computer can sometimes take a little bit to turn on and get to fully functioning mode. Have your charger plugged in during the test, or make sure that it is fully charging overnight so that you are good to go. Get a good night's sleep, let your brain rest and be at its best during the final. Have breakfast, and if you need to, remember that the school is also serving up breakfast and lunch every single day. You can go get your Fruitals and other favorites each morning in case you want to do that. Also, having a notebook and a pencil to do any work on the side. You also might need to, for certain tests, be taking pictures of that work and sending that to your teachers as part of the final exam. And then if a calculator is permitted for the test, make sure you've got that ready. What happens if you know that you'll be absent for a specific final exam, your parent needs to excuse you by calling the school and leaving a message as normal. Also, as the student, please reach out to Mrs. Brown with the email address right there to make arrangements for when you will make that up later in the week or the following week. Now, what happens if you arrive late? Well, if you arrive late, you will likely need to make up your exam at a different time, either on that Wednesday or Friday, as shown in the schedule. And we're also going to talk more about makeup days. Right now, there's a few upcoming makeup days. We already talked about this coming Wednesday. Last day of performatives. You'll get the same communication from Compass and from Outlook calendar invites and automated calls. Make sure that you are. And we're back. Alright, talked about having those things closed. As previously mentioned, your camera also needs to be on, showing your full face. Your phone should be away. As a reminder, tech is DSST property. Your computer, and can be monitored by our tech team. Amount of time spent on an assessment, when you start that assessment, when you end that assessment, and if you access other resources, can be monitored as well. It's just not worth it. Why do you say it's not worth it, Mr. Vantine? Well, that means that you would have a possible academic integrity violation, and there are implications for that. When I'm referring to academic integrity violations, I mean using a resource that is not permitted on an assessment, whether it's a website, book, or other person, or anything else, or providing information to someone else during an assessment, or plagiarizing. In short, it means cheating. We take this very seriously at the SST because we know that it is taken very seriously in both college and in the workforce. So, what does that mean if an academic integrity violation happens? Well, first thing and probably most impactful is that there would be a 0 on that you would earn a 0 for your final exam, and that's 15% if you're in 9th or 10th grade of your overall trimester grade, and that's 20% of your overall trimester grade if you're an 11th or 12th grader. It's just not worth it. Getting a 0 on a final exam, just not worth it. Students will also complete an in-depth academic integrity violation reflection assignment. There will also be a family meeting with parent, guardian, student, dean, and potentially some other staff. And in the past, this has been automatically disclosed to colleges during the college application process, senior year. This is currently under review right now, just wanted to let you know that. But that being said, don't put yourself in the situation to have it even be a possibility. Whew! 7 days. 7 instructional days remaining. Take advantage of these 7 days. You have put in so much work over the course of the last couple months, and now it's your opportunity to show exactly what you know. Have a fantastic rest of your Monday and week, and I know that you guys will all do great.